beside the sea. Oh, we do like to be beside the sea. As you can see, we're here in Blackpool. See the sea over there? Up there, is that the biggest, what you say that's the biggest roller coaster?
Well, it used to be the biggest roller coaster in the UK.
Used to be the biggest roller coaster in the UK.
Arsenal!
Right. Yeah, we're here. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, Arsenal, we're here. Right. As you can see though, Blackpool Beach is proper deserted. As you can see, just a couple of people out there on the beach at the moment. Obviously, it's as you can tell by my coat and that, it's not the warmest up here. But it's a shame, mate, isn't it, that this game's not happening sort of during the summer or sort of August or something. But then I suppose the FA Cup don't start then, so there's no chance of playing a team like this. So it'd be a really nice setting if you was coming up here before that. So it's going to be a bit of a strange one today, as I've sort of been saying all along. The Blackpool fans are currently boycotting their club because they're right against the owners. We're actually going to speak to some of their fans, so look out for that, because we're going to do a video on that to find out why their fans are boycotting the club, right? So apparently there's not going to be that many Blackpool fans inside the ground. I think there's 5,500 Arsenal. Is it 5,500 or 3,500? But there's quite a lot of big Arsenal contingent as usual that's going to be here for the game. And should be quite an interesting game. When Blackpool came down to the Emirates, I thought that they played pretty well. Well, we beat them 2-1. It was a much changed team. A lot of youngsters in the side, but fair play to them. They did all right on that day. I thought that they played pretty well. They were losing 2-0, got it back to 2-1, and there's a couple of little scares in there. But we got the job done. I reckon Emery's going to go with a mixed sort of team. And what we'll do is, before kick-off, we'll come back and we'll do a preview of the lineup. But I reckon he'll go with a pretty mixed team. But I think he needs to throw in a couple of good first teamers in there. Wouldn't be surprised if I saw Lacazette or Aubameyang in there, or at least those guys on the bench, because I don't think you can take these guys lightly. It's going to be a big game for them. You know what I mean? So, you know, as in anything, innit? If you're a footballer and you're up against Arsenal, you want to prove yourself. You want to show everybody that, you know what, maybe I should be playing for Arsenal, or maybe I should be playing in the Premier League or even in the Championship. So players are going to step up. And this is, you know what, sometimes the margin between a Premier League player and a player in League One or League Two, Championship, is not mega. It's just that players in the Premier League perform week in, week out, and can be 10% better than those players in those leagues. But on any given day, if those players click, you never know, right? So it's going to be a tough game. Let me see if I can find any of your guys' comments. See here, if I can get into any of your comments here. Lots of people saying, come on you Gunners. Don Robbie on his private beach here. You know what I mean? Private. Ain't nobody on it, so. Druners says 5-0 to the Gooners. So I'm not listening. I wouldn't get carried away with that. 5-0. Like Tottenham last night, to be fair to them, they spanked up Tranmere. So, you know, it can be done if we take it. It depends how seriously we take it. These people have bought Blackpool Beach. I wish I was rich enough to do that. You know what I mean? That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Somebody there says, Olin says, you look cold, Robbie. Trust me, it is cold up here. It's because, you know what, it's not particularly cold today, but it's because you're right out on the seafront. Obviously, you know, the breeze is blowing across it. Makes it very, very cold. Elaine says, Ozil very busy playing Fortnite. I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure Ozil's not playing Fortnite right now. Doesn't look like Ozil's going to be selected in the team today. It looks like he's still got this this knee injury, so it doesn't look like he's going to be playing. Hearn BFC, obviously a Blackpool fan, says get Oyston out. Oyston's the name of their chairman. And as I said, he's not a very popular guy around these parts. Lenny G says, where is Troops? Good question. Went to pick him up. Troops wasn't ready on time. So whether he makes it up or not, I don't know. But you know what, we couldn't wait on him today. Yedu says, love from India. Ain't no India weather here, mate, I'll tell you that. But respect to all Indian gooners. Jack Skinner says, Man United lost 4-1 to Reading. No, they didn't. We listened to the game on the way up. They won 2-0, although from what I could hear on the radio, they weren't too convincing. Tavio J says, Robbie, do you think we should get Benatia? Listen, as a temporary thing, Mehdi Benatia wouldn't be too bad a player. He's combative. It wouldn't be too bad. I want us to go and get better. I think Mehdi Benatia a couple of seasons ago would have been a brilliant signing for Arsenal. We didn't get him. He's 31 now. He's knocking on. We do need another player, experienced, probably around about the 27 years of age mark, to come in that position of real top quality. Sammy Haley says, Robbie, any transfer news? As I said on Transfer Daily today, the big rumour is Denis Suarez being linked with a move to Arsenal. Of course, he used to play under Unai Emery when he was at Sevilla. So he's been linked very heavily with a move today. A lot of people saying that looks like that could be a deal that's going to happen. Be interesting to see what the manager says after the game in his press conference. I'm sure he's going to get asked about it. And maybe we'll find out a bit more about that. Amir Nasir says it won't be for captain. Who knows? Listen, anybody can get the captaincy at the moment at Arsenal. Maybe even I get the captaincy. They pass it around so much at the moment. So many comments. Thank you very much for this, comments flying in. Martin Wolf says, is DT behaving himself? I haven't seen DT yet. He tends to be a guy who gets the games just before they're about to start. Robbie, this is coming from, that's, you know what, I'm trying to read them, yeah, and they're just going mad, absolutely mad. And that one was for a shout out, so. I am strolling down. Stan Kroenke out, says somebody. You know what, we thought our owners were bad, mate, but they're nothing in comparison to these guys they got here, the oysters, I'll tell you that. And as I said, we're going to catch up with some Blackpool fans to find out exactly what's gone wrong. US Gooners back in the team, says Colin. Big up, Colin. Robbie, prediction. This coming from Gooner Gurus. Prediction, I'm going to go for an Arsenal win. It's really hard to tell with these games because you don't know what the team is yet. So normally when I see the team come out, I'm able to give a more accurate what I think the prediction, what I think the score might be. At the moment, until I see that team come out, it's hard to say whether, if it's a strong team, it'd be an easy win. Should be an easy win. If it's not a strong team and there's loads and loads of kids in there, then it's going to be a close game. Because Blackpool are no mugs. Oh gosh, man, I can't keep up with these comments. I'm trying to keep up with them, but they're just going absolutely mad. Jakub says we should buy Manolos. Would be a great buy, but I can't see him leaving Roma until at least the summer. Then it's going to be very expensive. Will we pay that? Jason Wagon says, yo Robbie, hello from Australia. Big up all the Australian Gooners. Doug's for Life says centre back is our top priority. I agree with you. At the moment, we're good up front at the moment at Arsenal, but defensively we are very poor. I'm going to do a couple more because, as I said, they're just flying past at the moment. It's hard to keep up with the amount of comments that are coming in. Let me see if I can find a couple of good ones. Somebody is suggesting we should get Toby Alderweireld. Would be great, but he just signed a new contract extension at there, so that's not going to happen. The usual DT's been arrested one. So yes, as usual, loads of those DT's been arrested. And let me try and find one more. There's not somebody talking about a private beach. Let's do this one. Razwana, he said Lacazette has to start, and I wouldn't mind seeing Lacazette start. So listen, we're here in Blackpool. Blackpool's a lovely place, right? It's a lovely place. What are you laughing for?
It's alright.
What are you laughing for? It is. Listen, it's not many places that you go to in this country that's got sandy beaches, big beaches like this. Obviously, it's not the warmest place, right? It's pretty cold, but and it's pretty deserted because, as I said, you know, the season obviously is one of these places that in the summer season's really busy, but it's pretty deserted at the moment. It's straight after Christmas. But there is going to be an invasion of sorts today from Arsenal fans, and hopefully we get the job done. You can see there the famous Blackpool Tower over there, and looking forward to the game. Arsenal versus Blackpool in the FA Cup, a competition that we've won more times than any other team in English history. Let's keep that going today. I was trying to, you know.